for our Module 1 and 2 race response. So these are very similar to what you do in your writing class. So we're just going to take that strategy and apply it in a mathematical way. So you're going to restate the question. You're going to answer the question. C is cite your evidence. And for math, that means how did you know what to do? How did you know if you should add, subtract, multiply, or divide? And then E, you're going to explain or show your work as evidence in math. So this problem says that 4 students had a race against their teacher. The teacher finished the race in exactly 15 seconds. The results are recorded below of how much more or less time it took the students to finish the race compared to their teacher. So it took the teacher 15 seconds. So this is not saying that Angelica finished the race in 1 1/10. It's positive. It's saying that Angelica finished it in 1 1/10 more than the teacher. And if it has a negative, right, Gerald finished it in less time than the teacher, 4/5 of a second less than the teacher. So what is the order of students from fastest to slowest? So fastest to slowest is the question we are trying to answer. So you have Angelica took 1 1/10 more, right? She took more. Gerald took 4/5 less. Bianca took 9/10 less. And William took 1 5/10 more. So we need to figure out who was faster than the teacher, who was slower than the teacher, and what order they went in. So I'm going to change them all to decimals. So this one's good, this one's good. So I know every time I hear fifths, I'm thinking 20. Every time I have a fifth, it's a 20. So I have 4 of those, 20, 40, 60, 80. So this is worth 8/10 or 80. So I can see this goes to the 100th place. I need to make this one go to the 100th place. So I'm comparing 90 and 80. And then a 10th, right? 1 and 1. This is the 10th place, 1/10. But I'm going to add that 0 there to help me understand. It's 100, 10 hundredths. So the fastest person, so if I'm thinking of these on the number line, right? So here's the teacher, kind of at 0. And Angelica went 1 1/10. So Angelica's here. Gerald went less, not quite a whole less. So here's -1. So he's about here, Gerald, 80. Bianca went closer to that -1 at 90, 90 hundredths negative. And then William went 1 more second and 5 hundredths. So if I'm looking at Angelica and William, I can see 5 hundredths is less than 10 hundredths. So William kind of snuck right in there. So to answer this as a race response, I am going to restate the question, which the question was, what is the order of students from fastest to slowest? So restate the order of students from fastest to slowest is, now answer the question. Fastest was Bianca. Then Gerald. Then I can see William. And then Angelica. Oops. Okay, now I'm telling how did I know what to do? So I knew, right, it asked me to put them in order. So the problem asked for the runners to be put in order from least to greatest. That's how I knew what to do. That's my evidence. I turned them all into decimals to be able to compare them and put them on a number line. So there's my citing. Oops, I spelled least wrong. So there's my citing. How did I know what to do? My strategy I used was to put them as decimals, put them on a number line, and then my work is all right here. So you solve and then just have to restate, answer, explain how you know what to do, and then show your work. So go ahead and try the quiz with the race response for modules 1 and 2.